Well, hey everybody, John Ritlin here, and
the Derbinator.
This episode of WCW Thunder was weird. Wait. Just because Bischoff's in charge doesn't mean, wait, it hasn't advanced past 1999. There were some positives tonight. There were a lot of negatives. All these negatives involved Shane. I'm going to get to some stuff here in a bit. But we had Owens and Shane.
Earlier that day. Again.
And Owens gets a night off because they're having this town hall meeting, and he doesn't want Owens to say disparaging things about him. Shane, don't check your Twitter, you goddamn idiot. I know he's a guy playing a character on TV. I don't know if Shane's actually that bad of a guy.
Usually you hear the backstage stories about Shane McMahon is that, he's one of the better McMahons to work for.
The storyline is 20 years too late.
Sure.
So...
Well,
anyway,
I don't know if it was 20 years too late because, Kevin Owens would have been like, what, 12, 16?
My point is making Shane this kind of heel.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I was just being a smart ass.
I know you were. The town hall meeting with Shane. This was an abortion. This was a goddamn abortion.
That's not his fault.
Snitsky doing that actually on this show would have helped.
I doubt it.
I would have popped for it. Like Bleeda, like that thing popped out. Anyway, she was kayfabe pregnant.
We know, but back on subject. The town hall, not handled the best of ways. It could have been used as a potential way to, build up people, and they tried to.
You had Reigns.
But the people they tried to build up was Liv Morgan and Apollo Crews.
Right. But let's go through it bit by bit.
Yeah.
Now, you're right. They had Reigns do the whole thing. You can just kiss my ass. Okay, cool. Reigns. Yay, he says a bad word. The kids cheer, the women cheer, and no one else really cares. But good on Reigns.
They got some cheers from the crowd.
I like Reigns. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with Reigns at SummerSlam, by the way.
Me neither.
Maybe part of a multi-man match with Cedric and somebody versus Drew and a couple
Cedric
guys.
the Alexander?
Yeah. Cedric, Taker, and Reigns versus Drew and fill in the blank.
And introducing at 200 pounds, fill in the blank!
Should be Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne should join up with Drew. Anyway, Charlotte and Liv. Of course, Liv at one point gets off the line. Is anything real on you?
Woo!
I know there is a choice for... Okay, the company forces them to get plastic surgery. It is not a good look, and Liv was not wrong there. Now, does Charlotte deserve the hate she gets? No. She was very good to... I want to take a little side thing. Charlotte was very good to Andrade after he lost his mother and aunt, or maybe strike that, reverse it. And
after he lost family.
Yeah. And that's great.
Okay.
That's great. My problem is that Charlotte doesn't feel fresh at all on here, and no, that is not a bad joke.
She's
Liv...
not wrapped in plastic.
It's fantastic.
It's not.
Right. Liv did get off that good line. And then we had Buddy Murphy saying, Kevin Owens needs to keep my name out of his mouth. That's how you bring Buddy onto the show.
No, I bring him on a little later, too.
Just gonna run into that.
Oh, no, it gets worse, though.
Yeah, it does. There was Apollo. He spoke. Selena then cuts him off. And then Andrade talks a little bit.
Yeah.
The crowd wanting Andrade. No, stop that.
Yeah.
Stop that. He is trying to
speak Spanish.
He is trying to learn. He's actually some of his English promos actually aren't that bad.
I'm surprised he's still trying to learn how to speak Spanish.
I asked for that one.
You did.
There were some good parts. Then the New Day. Well, Kofi's mic got cut off. That's how you treat your WWE champion. The one guy is basically keeping this brand afloat.
Well, you gotta look at it from how a bad guy would look at that. Like, you got your champion starting to badmouth you. And you want to stay in control.
Right.
It's completely smart to do that.
Right. And then he just bans the whole thing. Goes, but Owens was banned. But first, Cesaro challenges Alistair. We get a rematch. Oh, and then Owens stuns Shane. Shane botched that. Good job, Shane.
Let's step back for a moment, though, too. They are setting up, they set up another match for Cesaro and Alistair Black.
Yes, they did.
Cesaro this time, requesting Alistair pick a fight with him.
Right.
Instead of someone, him picking a fight with Alistair.
Right.
Alistair then, I guess, accepts behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Then after that, after Cesaro walks away, Shane McMahon kind of pats himself on the back on how good of a
GM,
bastard
whatever.
he is. Kevin Owens pops up in a security shirt because no one would possibly recognize Kevin Owens. Yep. Hits him with a stunner.
That Shane
Kind of botched a little.
because Shane's an idiot.
Yeah, and Kevin doesn't seem to be getting the kick quite in on that.
He's gotten I don't know. This just wasn't that good.
Which
Stop.
we'll see later on too.
Stop with the sound effects for Alistair's entrance. Just stop.
Yeah,
Just stop.
agreed. I think they may have turned it down because I barely even noticed it at first. But yeah, you can't make Aleister Black too campy. You got Bray Wyatt for that. He can do camp.
Beyond campy for that.
Oh god.
You're right.
Yeah,
It's like it's sleepaway campy.
No, because this time he's not cross-dressing.
Oh, you knew that about sleepaway campy.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, they got same with Ricochet. Stop at the sound effects. It's not good shit, Vince. Oh, it might impress the kids. Good. Kids are dumb. Alistair and Cesaro. We go to commercial and the match is going on.
And most of the match happens during the commercial.
Less than 5 minutes back and a black mask.
And this is a constant theme for this show.
Yeah.
Most everything is 5. Get your matches in 5 minutes or less, or your money back. Just kidding. You don't get any money back. Sorry.
Not to USA. They ain't gonna do that. It just.
Yeah, the USA will never give you your money back.
No.
Neither will the network. Anyway.
That. You turn that into a good one, my friend. Yeah, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Hey, black mass. Okay.
Time to overthrow the bourgeoisie.
What?
Nothing.
What the fuck is that? Anyway.
I'll explain socialism to you later.
Oh!
Anyway.
But yeah,
On to
the
actual
whole,
subjects we care about.
the whole black mass, it's like, that's great. They're pointing that
Yeah.
over as a legit finisher. That's great. The problem is again, I have no problem with matches taking place during the commercial. Okay, you entertain the live crowd, this kind of stuff. The problem is you could have at least had a few minutes of the match, gone to commercial, made this just a little bit longer. You could have cut a match or two from this because they tried to literally throw everything at the wall.
I just realized something. We didn't
What's-
have any 2 out of 3 falls matches.
We didn't.
Fuck yeah.
But you know what was, what else about this show?
5-minute matches.
A lot of them. This is a problem that WWE needs to fix. And I'm sorry, if this is the first Bischoff run SmackDown, it's not good.
Oh, no, it wasn't good. But,
Um,
as I talked with you earlier, it's one of those things that you just can't abruptly stop storylines and revamp the show immediately. Otherwise, it could throw people off who are actually engrossed in those storylines for some reason.
I get that. Here's my thing, though. Raw didn't do everything perfect. Sure as fuck didn't do anything perfect. But they built some better matches at SummerSlam. The problem with SmackDown is any of the matches they have set for SummerSlam could be good, but a lot of the build they're doing for it is not very good.
I may see this episode as a bit of a kind of a rush mode on it. Like, they needed to rush things out the door so that they can build, because it's... When is SummerSlam?
It is the 12th of August.
Yeah. The 12th of August.
Which
It's
is...
not a lot of time.
It's not. This is their fault for how things are, though.
Exactly. What's Bischoff gonna do about it?
Shouldn't have taken the job.
Probably.
But hey, he needs the money, apparently. I guess the Patreons on 83 weeks ain't working. So, Shane in a leather jacket. Geez, an authority figure in a leather jacket in a show.
Yes, that was the point I made earlier.
Yeah, I know I was going to actually let you finish the bit. Is what I was actually going to let you do, but... Yeah, it's Bischoff. He implied Bischoff earlier. Ziggler went to face Owens. And then we get Charlotte versus Liv. Look, I know what they're trying to do with this. Now, Liv got in a little bit, okay, and then Charlotte beats her. I mean, it just fucking smashes her.
Yeah. Liv gets some offense in, gets a near fall. But it's Charlotte. Liv winning against Charlotte doesn't make sense because she doesn't have the TV wins. Because wins and losses do matter. Doesn't have the TV wins to really back up, winning against Charlotte right now.
I will say earlier I was not implying when I thought that she should beat Charlotte, but not even barely having anything competitive, which was an issue on the show, and it was less on Charlotte. Charlotte, one, needs to learn how to do a moonsault or she's going to snap her legs. Fortunately, she didn't do that here. But, okay, so Liv taps out to the figure eight, the transition to the figure eight and everything, and then Liv apparently gets on the thing, says, "Oh, Charlotte was right, but I will be back,
And I will be real.
and she'll be real."
I'm a real girl.
I really hope they don't fuck this up.
Me neither.
They probably will.
Probably. I mean, they've never had one where a woman a women's wrestler had to step away for several months and then have to come back and then be like drop the gimmick and then come back and then get let go.
To be fair, it was a shit gimmick, and yeah, if Liv changes her gimmick, they actually do something with her. That's fine. Somebody suggested she should join Bray's group. It's already laughable enough, folks. Please don't do that. Liv needs to stand out on her own. She apparently has other theme music that she's been using on house shows. And I'm not.
Let her be her own character.
Let her at least be something different. But this would have worked better if since she's been on TV for 3 goddamn months. I mean, maybe on dark matches and stuff like that, house shows. Okay, have her do the gimmick change, and then come back and do this, and then slowly do more gimmick change. Do like a partial
Depends
change.
on the character that they want to do. But they also needed to feature Liv because it's one of the questions that popped up is where the hell has Liv been?
Yeah, SmackDown Liv.
Yeah, so they might as well address it on TV and then move forward with her.
There was one women's match there was one women's match that got 23 minutes. On Raw, that shouldn't have gotten 23 minutes. Should have got about 15, 16.
Yeah.
Fuck the crowd, by the way, that, said all that stuff to the women.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 3 women's matches here were about 12 minutes. Maybe 14, 15 minutes with entrances.
Tops.
Yeah. Maybe they're bottoms.
But at least they had more women's matches.
Yeah. We had 7 matches on this and none of them were good. Then we get Sonya and Mandy versus...
Meltzer and Cesaro was fine, but it ended too soon.
Yeah, it was about as long...
Much like many good things in life, some of them end too soon and everyone leaves disappointed.
I get the feeling that was a shot at me.
If you want to take it that way. Yes.
So, Sonya and Mandy, Ember and Ember's surprise partner, Bayley. God, pretends to be shocked.
My head is getting too small for this hat.
You were mentioning that on a recent review. Yeah. This match went 4 minutes. Ember pinned Mandy after an eclipse. This is... If you're going to do this stuff, you can say something in a second.
I'm in agreement on...
With Mandy, I'm not saying that Mandy's that great, but if they see something in her building up these feuds and everything where she's bullying people and then losing in these random tag matches after a few minutes, that's not helping the babyface, that's not helping her, it's not helping anybody.
Exactly. This tag team match,
however,
should have been 15 minutes.
I would say 8. Make it 8. Okay, make it 8 minutes or something like that. Don't make it just 4. Because that way you build up something, okay, maybe it's a little quick or whatever, but at least everybody gets a chance to get a heat spot, this kind of stuff, babyfaces come back, all that.
Yeah.
15, maybe on a pay-per-view if they had done this. Bayley is staying in the ring there. Kayla is wearing a lampshade, apparently. Which, she's so short she could wear a lampshade that would cover her. And Kayla's awesome, I'll just say she's short. But Bayley says, who will face me? And then she stares at Ember. She stares at Ember and says, Ember, go find me somebody to face. No, I'm kidding. She challenges that.
Fetch me an opponent, Seven Girl.
It's like Ember's husband, the king of the black women. God, that was so bad. Bayley versus Ember at SummerSlam. Yeah. I'm happy about this. The 2 women's title matches, even though I know some people are down on Natty and Becky.
I'm excited to see Ember and Bayley and hopefully a serious matchup. Or see Ember maybe Ember gets taken down by someone else and gets replaced.
You're just happy to see Ember and Bayley.
That too.
You're just happy to see Ember.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we get that. That's nice. And then we get Nakamura talking, and then Ali saying, congratulations, champ, or something like that. So we're probably getting this at SummerSlam. Ali's losing in 10 minutes.
Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth.
You do realize that I want you to be right about this. Okay. You realize I hate being cynical. I like being positive, Chris. It's in my nature to be positive. That I'm positively cynical.
It's also in your nature to be sarcastic. And sometimes the difference is hard to tell.
When have I ever been sarcastic?
Every moment of every day.
That's a good point. I'm excited about that. That's a good idea. This was really throwing too much shit out.
Yeah. I really hope they take some time to settle things down over the coming weeks while still focusing on building this proper storylines to go into SummerSlam.
we then get a New Day promo where Kofi said they're like 3 African-American leprechauns with a pot of gold. That's literally something he said.
Yep.
But, of course,
one of the things that they had been building up throughout the entire show is Daniel Bryan had a message that he wanted to deliver. Apparently he's starting to lose it, like they were showing a backstage segment after Extreme Rules, and he's starting to kind of lose his grasp on reality there.
To be fair, being around Sarah would make me lose my grasp on it.
I agree.
But also... So he didn't say anything.
Yeah, he comes out and he's like trying to find the right words. Couldn't say anything, so he walks back, gives it a moment, he charges forward again, he's ready to say something, he can't get it out, like you could see his eyes twitching. And he steps back again, and he comes out 3rd time, and he couldn't deliver it, so he just comes out, and he drops the mic, to which I believe it was Xavier Woods who says, "You can't just drop the mic when you don't say anything."
I mean, that is true. Then all of a sudden, we get Samoa Joe coming out. He wants to challenge Kofi.
Oh, yeah, he has words.
Samoa Joe lost in 8 minutes to Kofi. Samoa Joe is the biggest goddamn jobber they have.
True.
And that's sad, because I like Samoa Joe. But
we all do.
Yeah. And then we get Elias out here. Oh no, Joe, you don't deserve a shot. I deserve a shot. And then Orton.
No, I'm Spartacus! Ric Flair. Good.
Jim heard, you goddamn idiot. So, we get, Orton comes out, he's like, wait a second, I'll show you the most 3 deadly letters in the world are RKO, and the 2 most deadly words, stupid.
That's technically one word. Twice.
Goddamn racist bastard. But anyway, Orton did not want to be part of a 6-man, but then agreed to it. So then we get New Day versus Orton, Elias, and Joe in the match. They got the most time. This got more time than the 3 women's matches combined. Mm-hmm. Which, I get it. Xavier does a dive at one point and almost slips and falls on his face. I mean, thank God he's okay. But
there were 3 belts in the ring for this match.
There were.
Why was this not main event?
Because it's SmackDown main event stayed before Raw. Why was it not the main event, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that was actually a pay-per-view in the 80s. But also, it was a WCW show. Yeah. Anyway, so, that's a good question, actually. That's probably should... I mean, I guess I sort of
This was more main event worthy with the talent that you had in the ring on both sides.
Especially for your champion being in it.
I know they made KO and Dolph the...
main
event, but that should have gone on before the main event.
It should have. We then get one of the worst things of the night, Truth in a washing machine, because he's hiding, because this was bad. It was fucking awful TV. I hate it.
Okay, we'll move on then.
Well, go ahead. You want to say something. You like this 24/7 thing. I'm going to let you say something.
Let's move forward then.
Okay. Carmelo was also there. I don't know why. Iconics versus the Kabuki Warriors. It has taken me longer to get to this match in the last 2 minutes than this match lasted.
Yeah.
The Iconics got counted out. A heel move, I get. But I don't have a problem with the Iconics retaining. They should have retained. You need to build this up a little bit.
You could have made it like more of a struggle for them. Like they realize they're going to lose. So they roll out of the ring.
Because they actually are talented in the ring, even though they haven't been able to display that on TV. I'm not saying they're Peyton obviously was not trained by a slouch. Billy is better than some people say she is, and that's okay if you disagree. But if you're not going to feature your tag team champions, why do you have the fucking belts?
And that's precisely it. There were a lot of hopes for these tag team belts. Could have kept it on Bayley and Sasha and let them build that up. You didn't. You could have let the Iconics have matches and piss people off by pulling these kind of heel tactics on a more frequent basis by appearing on TV. But you didn't.
Did not do the thing, Chris.
It's gonna take a lot to get the women's tag team titles up to a level that people can appreciate it. You need to bring it on NXT, you need to bring it on Raw, you need to bring it on SmackDown. Force their defenses if you have to. Like, you use an angle where Shane McMahon's like, hey, you've been doing so well keeping those championship belts, I'm gonna have you defend it on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT every week.
I got a better idea. We come up with another authority figure to do it. Because Shane doing it as a heel does...
Start with another authority figure.
Shane doing...
You know how they book them.
Do it as somebody impartial. Just saying. Because it could work. I like your idea.
Triple H.
And then he buries Booker T again. So, yeah, Asuka and Kairi beat them down afterwards.
People like you can't have podcasts.
What the hell? So, Apollo Andrade. Andrade attacks Apollo before the bell. Apollo beats him within 2 minutes. This did nothing for anybody.
Apollo did get a win.
It still didn't do much. It's cool.
Apollo got a win.
It's good that he got a win. And
you know how rare that is for him?
yeah, well, he's on TV, like not a main event and that kind of stuff. Recast of Balor and Bray. I'm too busy laughing at this internally. So,
anyway,
Ziggler and Owens. Well, I was going to move to the main event. Ziggler and Owens. It was not 17 seconds at least.
Yeah.
A bunch of people come out, by the way. AOP, Buddy, Elias, Drew, Shelton, Cesaro, the B team.
What did Corey call it? A mass of humanity? Like all 10 of them?
Yeah. I don't think Corey's been able to see straight since he, screwed over his wife. But this...
No, his problem was that he didn't screw his... Oh,
right. Right, yes. So, this is not doing anything. This is trying to recreate the Austin Stone Cold thing. Or the Austin Stone Cold Vince thing.
Sure.
It's not good. Vince...
Everything old is new again at some point.
That's their issue. And I agree. The problem
is... There are people that have graduated high school this year that weren't even born in 2000. So there are a lot of people who probably don't even know what the hell these storylines were.
Well, that sucks to be them then. They're living in the worst timeline. So, I lived through the Attitude Era, by the way. There was some good stuff. There was some bad stuff. You can't keep revisiting something because if you go to the well, it's just going to dry up. Shane is not the performer Vince is. No. He's not.
No.
And this needs to end. Here's what
if
happens.
He'd be playing more of an intimidator than anything. He's playing the rich son who gets everything he wants.
And in my opinion, agree, but it's too late. This is something they should have done years ago. So, here's what happens. Owens gets pulled out of the ring by Shane. Shane gets stunned. Nobody does anything until they chase him up the ring. They're like, we could have done something, but no, we're just gonna let Shane get.
Like, is he gonna fight? Is he not? Is he? And he books it. Kevin Owens doesn't get taken down by the rest of the roster that was out there. And yeah, go ahead.
Kayla tries interviewing Shane, all this stuff and everything. This needs to end at SummerSlam in 5 minutes. Owens needs to destroy. Yeah. Utterly, completely kayfabe. Kayfabe, I emphasize. I do not want a scratch on Shane. I want him kayfabe stretchered out and permanently off TV. Permanently. Next time he appears on WWE TV should be for his Hall of Fame induction. Yeah. I'm done with Shane. They need a hard reset. And it needs to happen before they go to Fox. Because they're not just going to automatically
They need a neutral authority figure. Like Regal.
Or like Paige was before they got rid of her. Yeah. So, C-.
C- as well. And if you see the minuses in this show, you can see this pull up here and grade along with us. I can't put pluses and minuses there because I'm only allowed 5 options. So. Yeah.
Raw won this week, and Raw even wasn't that good. I want SummerSlam to be good. Hopefully it is. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Do the comment thing.
Please, share these videos around. We'd like to share our message with yet more people.
Yeah. I will not be beaten by WWE. I will keep reviewing it.
Okay.
It's tough some weeks.
Yeah, it is.
But I do enjoy watching it with my best friend. Anyway, I'm John Ritlin. That is
the Turbinator.
We may start our audio podcast at some point. We will update you guys.
Yeah, we're still coming out with the format. Anyway, good night.